Tonight, finally feeling free and it feels so right. Oh, time to do the things I like. Gonna see a princess, everything's alright. Oh, no job but an answer to. Ain't a fixture in the palace zoo. No, and since the carbonite's off me, I'm living life now that I'm free. Yeah, told me get myself together. Now I got myself together. Now I made it through the weather. Better days are gonna get better. I'm so happy. The carbonite is gone. I'm moving on. I'm so happy that it's over now. The pain is gone. I'm putting on my shades to cover up my eyes. I'm jumping in my ride. I'm heading out tonight. I'm solo. I'm hot solo. I'm hot solo. I'm hot solo. Solo. Picking up my plaster, putting it on my sign. I'm jumping in my falcon, whooping at my side. I'm solo. I'm hot solo. I'm hot solo. I'm hot solo. Solo.
We are go for stream, but you guys are gonna kill me for this. The game's not ready. I've spent the past 30 minutes trying to log back into my PS5. What the hell did they do? And also, why can't I find my uninstalled games on PS5? I own the game, but now, for some reason, I go to my games library, it's not telling me where anything is. Oh, there's my fucking collection. 30 goddamn minutes later. 30 goddamn minutes later, we can finally install the game. Yeah, the game's not installed. You know, I haven't been having tremendous luck with Star Wars as of late. Mostly because, well, all the games that I tried to get to work are very, very old. Yeah, I can get Rogue Squadron to run, but for some reason it won't recognize the flight stick. Alright, well... Oh, wait, I didn't turn the... Fuck. Where's the camera thing? In this never-ending, slew of things that aren't working today. Yeah, okay, so this is where we're at. I should play GameCube Rogue Squadron again one day? No, you should not. Because Rogue Squadron 2 was unfairly difficult. That was not fair. That was not fair. Compared to the first game, which I absolutely slaughtered. That was not fair. But this is gonna take like an hour. Is there anything we can play in the meantime? What's installed right now? Old stuff. Of course. Naturally. Tried to at least find a Star Wars game. How fast could we install... Realistically, how fast could we install Force Unleashed? What is installed? Dark Forces 2 and Mystery of the Sith. Neither of which we're gonna be able to get game capture on. Trust me. Dark Forces 2 is from, like, 1995. My Steam copy of it has got, like, 9 minutes of playtime on it. Though I have finished it. I did finish that game. I have it on disc. How fast could we install Force Unleashed? Or Classic Battlefront? Sorry, Battlefront 2, obviously. I'm gonna see how fast we can install this. I'm gonna put it on the solid state drive. How am I doing? Well, the game isn't installed, so not great. Is it gonna try and find us something to play in the meantime? Alright, the download for this is actually going. How fast is it going? Well, it's at 6%. So yeah, you know, it's going. Battlefront 2 PS2. PS2 one is alright. The PC version is just better. Because they have the full-scale battle mode, which, the PS2 didn't have this mode. It's like 100 NPCs on each team going at each other. It's like a full-scale battle. They only have it on a few specific maps, Geonosis and Hoth. Yes, the Star Horse preview, featuring, various things that, we were gonna use for the movie, including the script for the movie. I will not be answering questions about that particular topic. I will only be, acknowledging its existence. Droid building educational computer game. Sounds like, that thing that, the kid was playing in the Star Wars Holiday Special. Actually, I think we, described that as, like, that videotape that comes with your vacuum cleaner. And they're like, here's all the shit your new vacuum cleaner can do. And that was the Star Wars Holiday Special. It was just full of that garbage. They kept cutting away to this garbage, which the horse described as, that videotape that comes with your vacuum cleaner telling you how to use it. Ah, the game is ready. The other game. So I'm gonna put some text on screen just so people don't get confused. Let me see. Okay, let's see. And now make it a little bigger. Because apparently the download speed for the PS5 is embarrassingly slow. Blah! Also, mute that. Yeah, alright, mute it over here. Unmute it over here. Good, that's still working. No, I haven't watched the mall show. I am, however, finally, currently watching Rebels. That is ongoing. So that is a thing. I like it, however, I wished it was more violent. I kind of feel like Star Wars got away from the whole war thing, you know? Like, yeah, we're shooting at each other, but this is war. In war, people die. Like, yeah, you got the guns and shooting at each other thing down. But we also need to kill people. That doesn't sound great. Well, if this game doesn't work, we have alternatives. I've never heard a game do this before. Okay, what's wrong with you? What's funny is it says it's not responding. Okay, I've killed it, and now I'm gonna try to relaunch it. Alright, trying again. Yes, 1080p, and play the game. Hey, it works now. Oh my god, that is very loud. It's also not capturing on the screen. Hang on. Oh. It's not capturing on the screen, but it's supposed to be. Is it because it's supposed to be running through this D3D proxy window? Hey, there it is. Okay. Now I'm gonna hit the volume because, oh my god. Okay. What? Okay, so where's my mouse? There's no mouse on this menu? Okay, slightly concerning. Okay, I see audio options, but it says audio/video. I see no video options here. How old is this thing? Why don't we find out? New game! Wow, it just deleted all of my goddamn saves from forever ago, didn't it? Hoth? What the hell? What, the Jedi Temple? Tatooine? Oh, God. This game is 360 old? Oh, that's not that old! That's not that old! Are they gonna play the... Oh, God, yeah, they gotta play the Star Wars theme. Okay, so I have to talk up for, around about... Oh, God, how long is the Star Wars theme? I think it's about 2.5 minutes. I have to talk over the whole thing, otherwise we don't have an excuse for copyright. The Force Unleashed, oh boy, that's a video game. The galaxy is on the brink of total darkness, imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. The evil galactic empire has overthrown the old republic and now holds countless worlds in the grip of fear. Yeah, that was the plot of episode 3, and technically Rogue One, and technically all of them, but that's besides the point. The Jedi Knights have been all but destroyed. Only a handful have escaped Imperial forces, disappearing into hiding across the galaxy, even though every time they do a TV show, we seem to add another one. The Emperor's spies have, wow, they only put 4 words on that line, located a lone Jedi Knight on the Wookiee homeworld of Kashyyyk. The Sith Lord Darth Vader has been sent to destroy him. Wow, okay, we went straight past the Inquisitors, went all the way up to Darth Vader. Well, this must be some high-profile dude. You're immediately bypassing everyone in the chain of command and going straight to Darth Vader. That's a major escalation of things. I'm sure you could have found someone else to do it. You know, they have Inquisitors. And that was one of the coolest things that Disney actually dug into, was the Imperial Inquisitors that would go out and hunt Jedi. This was before the Inquisitors were a thing? Alright, that was one of the coolest things Disney actually came up with. What are you aiming at? What are we shooting at? I just got here. Darth Vader coming down the ramp like, alright, listen here, you little shits. Wait, why are we shooting? What? Are you telling me we haven't secured the landing site? Oh, hey, Lord Vader is coming. Maybe we should clean up the place before he gets in. He won't mind. This is fine. Think Inquisitors were a thing, just not very explored?
We were ambushed upon arrival, but I have the situation well in...
I have no interest in your failures, Commander. I am here on a mission of my own.
Guy looks like John Cleese. A little bit. Alright, so, is me. It is I, Lord of the Dark Skies, and all these TIE fighters, and holy crap, that ISD is flying very low. They should not be flying this low. Especially that one over there. You are gonna hit something. Pretty sure they got Chad Vader to voice Darth here. Whatever happened to that show? Whatever happened to that channel? They just stopped one day. I'm gonna pick this up. Okay, I can pick it up. Whoop. That's okay. I'm the dark side. I'm allowed to throw my people. Of course, now the game got way too quiet. Can charge force push by holding E. Jesus Christ, Darth, okay. See, this is the thing about the dark side, is they have more fun. They're more violent. They get to use more violence. Alright, turn this up a little bit more. Also put it over here because I can't reach it over there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Chad Vader. That show was funny. Here, how do I, never mind, I figured it out. Oh, no, wait, no, I didn't. How do I pick things up and throw them at people? I'd pick you up. Never mind, I figured it out. Okay, now I... Eh. 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 Do it. That's, everyone's Emperor Palpatine impression. Eh. Yeah, do it. Pick him up. Throw him in the lake. Yeah. Yeah, those Wookiees are funny. A guy following Darth Vader with a camera so that Palpatine can see what he's doing. Yeah, do it. Pick that guy up. Ooh, yeah, pick up the rock. Throw the rock at him. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, yeah, pick that guy up. Throw him at the rock. Okay, I think you were aiming for the tree, but you missed. Throw that guy at the other guy. Yeah, those Wookiees are funny. Was the jump necessary? I endeavor to say that it was not! Physics engine not perfected yet. What did you get a Wookiee for Christmas when he already owns a comb? Crossbow? Man, we are sending a lot of TIE fighters in that particular direction. What exactly are we using all of these TIE fighters for? We have so many TIE fighters. Look, there's a crashed one. You. Explain to me why these TIE fighters are here. Mr. Wookiee, I need you to go over there and ask him. You missed. Stupid. Ugh. I think this bridge is falling apart. Wait, you're not dead? Oh, we do have a jump button. Okay. I thought I was just gonna walk at them. Are those blasters doing anything? Yeah, a little bit. This is doing more. Mr. Wookiee, I'm intimidated, but I don't know if you're that intimidating. Did he just block my lightsaber? There's not a lot of things in the galaxy that can block a lightsaber. In fact, you can count the number of things that can actually stop a lightsaber on one hand. Beskar is the obvious one, and I'm not sure about the others. But there is more than one thing. Did I just throw one guy and they all fell down the ramp? Fall over! In legend, Chewie was killed by a falling moon. Yes, opening bouts of the Uzong Vong War. That's what killed Chewbacca, finally. Like, that is how Chewie canonically died, was in the opening battles of the Uzong Vong War. Now, I know what you're thinking. Alright, nerd, who the hell are the Uzong... That wasn't even caused by the Wookiee. That TIE pilot was just incompetent. So anyway, you're probably sitting there wondering, alright, nerd, who the hell is the Uzong Vong? big Legends enemy that started invading from outside the galaxy. Yeah, that doesn't happen very often. Mostly because it's actually very hard to leave the Star Wars galaxy. Alright, so why are half of you falling? Alright, that guy's leg is... You just fell the fuck over. I didn't even cause that. Where are these guys coming from? I don't think their pathfinding is able to handle these bridges too good. Fuck you! You can't kill Darth Vader! Nobody can kill Darth Vader! You are not allowed to kill Darth Vader! Only Luke may do that! And even then it wasn't technically Luke, but he was there! Except Thrawn and General Veers? What were we talking about? I mean, Thrawn was, actually a very, very major threat in Legends. Which is why it's even more of a shame that they killed Admiral Akbar in The Last Jedi, which I don't think is canon anymore. I keep seeing articles that
Dark Lord, whatever you want.
Last Jedi has been decanonized.
Cannot disguise yourself from me, Jedi.
Turn back.
You have a lightsaber? Those are illegal! Rapidly press the... Oh, I'm good at these. Hang on. Yeah, pick him up and throw him. And do this. Eh. 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 Palpatine's like, yeah, do that. Toss him around like a rag doll, it's funny. Yeah, do that. Yeah, oh, he's dead. That dude, he is so dead. He's not dead? Oh my god. Hey! Don't interrupt me. Die! What the? Fucker just threw a TIE fighter at me! Hey, tell that guy to stop throwing TIE fighters. Those things aren't cheap. Yes, they are, sir. Actually, that's the point. Under the Tarkin Doctrine, we can just make hundreds of thousands of TIE fighters. That is the point. That is actually the point of TIE fighters, is that they are just cheap and nasty starfighters. Yeah, throw that guy, slam him into the ground, it's funny. Perish, smooth brain. Crush his windpipe. Or do the ragdoll thing. Remember when Star Wars was actually fucking brutal? Clone Wars understood that.
I sense someone far more powerful nearby. Where is your master?
The dark side has clouded your mind. You killed my master years ago.
Then now
I
you
did?
share his
You have the
fate.
slightest idea how little that narrows it down? Oh,
A son.
Run!
did you just crush that man's windpipe?
Lord Vader.
Whoa. Plot
Come with
twist.
me. More will be here soon.
Vader, you've slaughtered younglings before. This one should be no different.
You were weak when I found you. Now your hatred has become your strength. At last, the dark side is your ally. Rise, my apprentice.
What is your will, my master?
Your training is nearly complete. It is time to face your first true test.
Your spies have located a Jedi?
Yes, Master Ram Kota. He is
Oh.
attacking a critical Imperial shipyard. Destroy him and bring me his lightsaber.
I shall leave at once, master.
The Emperor cannot discover you. Leave no witnesses. Kill everyone aboard, Imperials and Kota's men alike.
Damn, okay.
As you wish, my master.
Kill everyone. No one must know. Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Ah, Master! Another excellent duel!
Proxy, you did catch me by surprise. I haven't fought that training program in years. I thought you'd erased it.
I'd hoped that using an older training module would catch you off guard and allow me to finally kill you. I'm sorry I failed you again.
I just want to kill you. I like this droid
Do
already.
me a favor, don't ambush me anytime. Proxy.
Yes,
The hot love interest.
Ah, yes. Your new pilot has finally arrived, Master. Accessing Imperial records.
Captain Juno Eclipse, born on Corilag, where she became the youngest student ever accepted into the Imperial Academy. Decorated combat pilot with over 100 combat missions.
Damn.
And commanding officer during the bombing of Kalos. Handpicked by Lord Vader to lead his Black 5 squadron, but later reassigned to a top-secret mission. Is there a psychological profile in there too?
Yes?
Actually, yes. But it's restricted.
Oh.
Oh, Master, I can tell you she's going to be impossible to reprogram.
Do you know why you're here?
Yes. My orders are clear. I'm to keep your ship running and fly you wherever your missions require.
Did Vader tell you that he killed our last pilot?
No.
Yeah,
I
but
can
Vader
only
kills a
assume
lot of
he
people. That
gave
doesn't
Lord Vader
narrow it
good reason to
down.
do so. I will not.
Well, let's hope so. I'm sick of training new pilots.
What have you done to my ship?
I've taken the liberty of upgrading the Rogue Shadow sensor array. Now you'll be
Rogue
able to spy on
Shadow.
any suspect ships within the entire system. You are one of Vader's spies.
You don't need to know anything about my missions except where I'm going. Now I need to jump to Nar Shaddaa. Can you handle that?
Nar Shaddaa?
Of
Really?
course.
Well, that's a place that we don't hear about very often. Is this my ship? God, it's huge. Alright, grip is one of your core force powers. Pick up an object. WA is D. I was already doing that. Oh, just... okay. Alright, what am I doing? What am I doing again? Eh. Eh. It's the slowest moving object. Oh, he dodged it! You're not allowed to dodge! Alright, what button did you actually want me to push for that? Hang on. Reverse grip sucks. Yes, I know, reverse grip sucks. Unless you're holding a dagger, because, you're more likely, you get better leverage that way. Okay, so it wants me to do it like this. Alright, that makes more sense. I wasn't even aiming for that guy. Nyeh! Perish, smooth brain. That's the thing about Jedi mind trick, it only works on the smooth-brained. Whoa. Okay, just casually building an executor out here.
Proxy, give me the target.
According to Imperial records, Master Ram Kota was a respected general in the Clone Wars.
He's old!
Hunting Jedi.
I bring Darth Vader's enemies to justice. Now so do you.
Master Kota was a military genius, but felt that clone soldiers were unfit for battle. Instead, he relied on his own militia.
So there were no clones in his squad when Order 66 was issued?
And after Order 66, he vanished. Official Imperial records actually claim he's dead.
Why come out of hiding and attack the Empire now?
He wants to be found.
Then we're walking into a trap. How many pilots have you lost before me?
7.
7.
What?
Coordinates for Nar Shaddaa are locked.
Dude, I just guessed!
Prepare for lightspeed.
Lock down the command center and get that hologram projector up and running.
Yes, sir.
Tell all squads to fan out and funnel any opposition towards us. Explosive charges on levels 2, 5, and 12, just like we planned.
General Kota. He's here.
Oh no, not him.
I've finally drawn you out of hiding. Lower the containment field on Hangar 12 and tell the men to get into position.
Yes, General.
That's not gonna stop me. And that is an ugly building. It looks like a goddamn space Christmas tree. Eyes tell me. That is not a great looking ship either. Alright, no witnesses. Not even you, R2-D2. Or the gonk droid. No witnesses! No one must know. Alright. Oh. That's an option? Hang on. I like that option. Oh. Damn it. You can blast through doors. I mean, like... Hang on. Wait. Escape the hangar. I just got here. You want me to leave already? Been here 2 seconds. Unlimited energy! Unlimited power!
Readouts are showing the hangar bulkhead has been sealed. You'll need to find a way through that door.
How the hell are you still up? Dead shuttle, TIE fighter, TIE bomber. Ooh, that's a lot of guys. Hang on. And I missed most of them. Not what I was aiming at. Okay, it is. These controls did not age well. Where are these dudes coming from? Oh. I just threw a TIE fighter at that guy. Also, did that say 1 of 5? Hang on. I can rip these things off the roof. But why? Why would I do that? Why would I just threw a man at that TIE fighter and it died. Okay. This is a power trip. That's what we're doing today. This is a power trip game. Here, can I just... Yep. Ow, what exploded? Trying to throw boxes at the guy, it won't work. Vader said no witnesses. I have to kill everyone in the room. Oh. Oh, well that is... This right here especially needs to die. Oh, we can't have that, no. No witnesses. What was your plan? Hey, Joey, don't worry, we can get him. Oh, God! It's you and me, Joey, we got this! Against a fucking Sith! That's a lot of glass. Did you just charge at me with a stick, sir? Sir? Reach the second level of the construction facility. Gee, I wonder what we're constructing here. Could it be the copious number of TIE fighters? Because we do go through a lot of TIE fighters. Ah! bombing me? Why? Alright, y'all need to pick something to shoot at, because between me and the rebels, ow. Vader said, kill everyone. When Vader tells you to kill everyone, you fucking kill everyone.
Schematics show a lift nearby that can take you to the upper levels.
I leveled up. Your connection to the Force has grown stronger. You've earned 3 different ranking spheres that can be used to increase your powers. Blue power spheres increase your Force power. Red combo spheres unlock deadly combo attacks. And yellow talon spheres increase your abilities. It's in the escape menu. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Yeah, I want lightning. Can I not? Okay, so I can only get these for now? Oh, lame. I had 2 of these. Let's get more health. And then I can't afford anything here. I don't know what a Sith Cheyenne is. Anyway. Thank you all for waiting as I level up. Is that what Cal Kestis' meditation looks like in Jedi whatever? Jedi game? I think I accidentally left someone alive. I think I upgraded the Force push a little too much. Ow, 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 god damn it. Yeah, I've killed more rebels than I've killed stormtroopers. No wonder we're losing this facility. They're understaffed. We keep crashing TIE fighters! Nyeh. Nyeh. Hey, fellas. Did you just walk into your own grenade? Oh my god. Incompetence. Utter incompetence. Been hit bad. Dude, I've seen worse. The fact that anyone in this game can survive 2 lightsaber flings is a miracle. Damn, okay, that killed everyone. That was pretty good. I like that. Yeah, you're hit. You just got bombed by a TIE fighter. Everybody's doing it. They're being extremely rude.
I'm picking up a lot of comlink chatter just a few levels above you. You're nearing General Kota.
Alright, where is he? You say he was a few levels above? You did not need to impale that guy. That was rough. Okay. Anybody else? I still got arms to chop off. Damage increased, okay. Like, forever, or... That's a Clone Wars era chain gun. And now he's dead. I forget exactly what that one was called. The something something rotary blaster. Ow. Alright, wait a minute. Oh, wait. The laser gate? Oh no! Something else for me to throw you guys into. Throwing! Oh dear God, okay. Yeah, you are gonna regret putting up this laser gate. You're all gonna regret putting up this laser gate. Because I'm gonna throw you guys into it. Can I get out there? No. How do I get out? There's a laser gate in my way. Die! It just got sucked into fucking space. Now listen, as a space VTuber, I can tell you, that is not a pleasant death. Beg for mercy, boy! You say no, but you mean yes. You're stabbing me with a lightsaber. I think I know what I mean, and I mean no. Health drain aura. That's a little extreme. Oh my god, and it works. It works good. Holy shit. Do I have to climb this? I think so. Oh boy. And the platforming's not so good. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, I have a double jump? Now you tell me? You're telling me this now? I've been using that dash move in the air to get around. Can I double dash? Hang on. Force Unleashed has stopped working. Game is how old? We just reinstalled it. It's already stopped working. Okay, well, how about the other game? Oh. Oh. Oh.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
In that case... Alright, who's ready to make fun of, the Disney sequels? That's what we came here to do, right? They all came here to make fun of the Disney sequels? Yeah. Yeah. Your place is in the void? Yeah, I don't think they're gonna make that Rey Skywalker movie. I think that's dead and buried now. Alright, who wants to do Attack of the Clones? Which, contrary to popular belief, is actually a very fun movie. Long time ago, and oh god, here we go again. It's Star Wars, with the opening that's so goddamn copywritten, I think I'm gonna have an aneurysm just talking about Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, which is the second best Star Wars movie. The first one, obviously, being The Phantom Menace. There is unrest in the Galactic Senate. Several thousand solar systems, have declared their intentions to leave the Republic. Damn, separatist movement under the leadership of the mysterious Count Dooku has made it difficult for the limited number of Jedi Knights to maintain peace and order in the galaxy. Senator Amidala, the former Queen of Naboo, is returning to the Galactic Senate to vote on a critical issue of creating an army of the Republic to assist the overwhelmed Jedi. See, this is the thing I liked about the prequels, is that war is actually very political. So, yeah, you know, along with our war, I'd like a bit of statecraft, I'm just saying. I'd like a little bit of statecraft.
Senator, we're making our final approach towards Coruscant.
Very good, Lieutenant.
Of course, we got Nubian here making their big silver starships. And then the starships explode. Because they made that joke in the previous
This
episode.
vote is very important. Now come.
Kino, episode 2 is... so are we seriously just gonna leave these people dying on the landing pad? Okay. Episode 2 doesn't need to be exciting. What episode 2 does need to do is give you a look at the inner workings of how the politics work in the Star Wars universe. And then give us the best goddamn ground battle that Star Wars has ever had. Because the Battle of Geonosis is the best ground battle that Star Wars has ever put together. Oh, now you tell me that the Skywalker Saga has been installed. I would hope it's installed. I mean... if not, what the hell am I playing? Where am I going? Senate Building. Federal District. 8 add-ons are ready to use. 8 million add-ons. That's how many they made for this fucking game. You know how many characters are in Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga? They have more characters than The Simpsons. There's like 1 million characters. And The Simpsons had an episode where George Bush was their neighbor. Is this a vending machine? Not anymore. This game has all the characters. Yeah, but you know who it doesn't have? Hang on. I bet I can find someone it doesn't have. Character selection is unavailable. Okay. Never mind.
Where you headed? Safe travels, friend.
Sir, the Senate Building is that way. Yeah, here we go. Senate Building. Can you believe they made me walk here after someone attempted to blow up my ship?
Senator, we've heard about the explosion on the landing platform. It is a great relief to know that you are okay.
He's lying. Yoder! That's everyone's favorite character!
Senator Amidala, your tragedy on the landing platform. Terrible.
I think that Count Dooku was behind it.
Count Dooku was once a Jedi. He couldn't assassinate anyone.
Dooku.
Master Jedi, may I suggest that the Senator be placed under the protection of your graces? Perhaps someone you're familiar with.
Annie?
Why is he so tall? Why is he changing a light bulb?
My goodness, you've grown.
So have you. Grown more beautiful, I mean.
So what, just follow her?
Well,
okay.
now that everyone's been reacquainted, allow us to escort you to your quarters, Senator.
Thank you, Master Kenobi, but...
yes, specifically Anakin Skywalker from episode 2, but with the cape.
I need answers. I need to know who's trying to kill me.
We're here to protect you, Senator, not to start an investigation.
And specifically Obi-Wan Kenobi from episode 2, but specifically with the robe.
We will find out.
Specifically...
I promise you. We will not exceed our mandate, my young Padawan learner.
I meant it in the interest of protecting her, Master, of course.
Perhaps with merely your presence, the mystery surrounding this threat will be revealed.
Actually, they were asking not too long ago, what is the #1 Lego figure that they make? Like the one they make the most, the one that ends up in the most sets. A lot of people said Obi-Wan, a lot of people said Han Solo. It's neither of those, actually. It's Batman.
Is mine and Padme's company boring you already, my Padawan?
No, of course not, Master. I didn't mean...
We aren't far. My apartment is just up ahead.
You have an apartment. Okay. There is an apartment.
Here we are. Shall we? Thank you for getting me here safely. Now, if you'll excuse me, I will retire.
Is this the part of the movie with the worms? Did Lord and Miller give up on a third Lego movie? No, just a whole lot of bullshit happened with Warner Bros. Like, as far as I know, they want to make a third movie, but Warner Bros. Sold the rights to the Lego movie. Because they're stupid. And I can say that because they went through 3 corrupt CEOs in a row. It was very, very stupid. Check on Padme. Oh, she's probably being attacked by worms. Hang on. Let's see. Worms. See, this is the thing about episode 2 that gets me. Okay.
Stay here.
See, this is the thing about episode 2 that gets me.
And be precise with your shots. There are civilians everywhere.
We'll stop her, Master. I promise.
The civilians everywhere? Be precise.
For doing so, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Master, you need to relax. I'm a great pilot.
You've much to learn about many things, my young apprentice, and flying is certainly one of them.
What was that about being precise?
Look before you shoot, Anakin.
Anyway, the thing that gets me about this particular movie, Palpatine wants to kill Padme, but he doesn't want to do it himself. So he commissions Count Dooku to kill Padme, but Count Dooku doesn't want to do it himself. So he commissions Jango Fett to kill Padme. Jango Fett doesn't want to do it himself. He commissions this girl, who we're supposed to be shooting right now.
Stop firing at the civilians.
But I'm firing at civilians and are too busy to shoot at her to kill Padme. But she doesn't want to do it herself either. She gets bugs to kill Padme. Heard this bit already? It's a very long chain of people that don't want to kill Padme. He gets Count Dooku to get Jango Fett to get this girl to get worms to kill Padme. Now, here's the kicker. While I'm out here doing this, Padme is vulnerable. Like, they could absolutely just go kill Padme. Right now, I would not be able to stop them. I'm dead. I just died. I just got true Jedi. I wasn't even trying to do that. Technically, Jango gave her the bugs.
They've gone in that tunnel. We almost have them.
I mean, technically, or did she ask for the bugs? He's like, hey, it's them bugs that you asked for. Because I know you don't want to do it. What the hell just happened with the controls? I don't know why that happened. Yeah, it's those bugs you asked for. I know you don't want to do it yourself. None of us want to do it ourselves. It's a horrible job doing it on that. Ow. Okay. Hey, can I shoot any of these adverts? I have no idea. It's been a while since I've been on Coruscant in any video game. Any video game. Like Disney has been surprisingly distant from Coruscant. Which is funny, considering it's the fucking capital. SJ, we were talking about Star Wars. It's Star Wars Day tomorrow. Star Wars? The problem, though, is we don't stream on Monday, so we're doing stuff today. And I was on Discord last night. I was like, we need to play something Star Wars. What do you guys want? And more than one person said, bring back Skywalker Saga. Now, I know the horse already played through this entire game on this channel. I don't know. I could do it again. Meanwhile, HK-47. Yeah, that's a name you don't hear very often. Oh, I got barrel rolls. Okay, I can do barrel rolls. Look at that barrel roll. Do them goddamn barrel roll. What the hell? I barrel rolled. How did you not dodge that? Come on, die already. I want to get to the scene after this where we're in the bar and the guy's like, you want to buy some death sticks? And Obi-Wan is like, actually, yes, you will give me all your death sticks. And then the guy is like, I will give you all my death sticks. That's exactly how that scene went down. No need to look it up. You don't need to look it up. That's exactly, that is word for word how it happened in the script. Obi-Wan has a problem, and he needs to stop.
Keep on the mannequin. Has my flying improved, Master? Well, I'm still alive, so there's that.
We've killed, like, 800 people trying to get at this one person. I've killed, and I'll kill again. Anakin is sitting in there like, can we slaughter younglings now? No! Anakin, we cannot! Why are you obsessed with that? That looked pretty rough, actually.
Who hired you?
It was a bounty hunter cop.
Toxic dart.
Did they just actually kill her?
Huh? We'll have to split up. Escort Senator Amidala back to the group.
Maybe.
She'll be safer there.
Of course, Master.
R4, I think you can help me with something.
Did you just call a droid? Yes, you just called your droid over, okay. I remember people being genuinely excited for Last Jedi before it came out and it was roasted on a spit. Yeah. It deserved to be, because it's a very bad movie. Oh, I didn't get any challenges. Oh, shit. It's the, ship that blew up at the beginning. Alright, yeah, we got that. Oh, okay, that character's name is Zam Wessel. There are two of them.
An old friend at the diner nearby.
Zam Wessel.
Let's see if he recognizes this dart, shall we?
How do I swap characters? Sorry, R4. There we go. I want to be a fucking droid. Actually, can we swap characters now? Yes, we can. Okay. There are a lot of astromechs. Including the weird cone-headed ones.
You won't fight better on any other level.
Are you sure I can't find it? There are a lot of levels to Coruscant. Like, there are over, like, 2,000 levels to Coruscant. Oh my god, there's a lot of protocol droids. Extras. What do we got for extras? Gasgano. Yes, everyone's favorite character, Gasgano. K2SO. Yes, of course. That's definitely within the timeline. Who else you got? I got 9 people here. We've got, Bo-Katan. I'm not entirely sure she's even alive yet. Jar Jar Binks, who mistakenly is under the hero category. Hunter is here. Hunter from Bad Batch of all properties. We have classic Leia with the yellow face. Yeah, for some reason we have all the Bad Batch characters. We have no less than 5 versions of Padme. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that guy's name. This menu's a pain to navigate. Hang on. All characters. 26 of them, apparently. Only 26? Are you sure? Somehow we already have a Chewbacca. What's the opinion on Rogue One and Force Awakens? I mean, we started out liking Force Awakens, and then it was like... Then Last Jedi came out, and I was like, wait, no, this isn't that good. This isn't that good. What? No, wait. This is crap. A range trooper. Range trooper, everyone's favorite character, the range trooper. The fucking Mandalorian is here, apparently. Okay, this is a good character. I like this. This is cool. Oh! How do I, okay, we do have, like, an aim down sights. They're potatoes in Star Wars canon. Force Awakens got us optimistic. Yeah, but then they changed directors, and the new director was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything that, the last guy wanted to do. Because fuck that noise. Wait, is this the place? I think this is the place. The place where the guy was like, Obi-Wan, I got those death sticks that you like. And he was like, yes, give me all of them. I want all your death sticks. And he was like, yeah, I got all your death sticks. And then Obi-Wan was like, thank you, smooth brain. Because, you know, Jedi mind tricks, they only work on the smooth brain.
Top shelf kibby strips. Make your own boards and sliders with these kibby strips.
This is an awfully big area. This is an awfully large area, and this is just one area of one planet. Looking forward to the movie soon. People liked Mando. I liked Mando. I don't say that lightly either. Mando is one of the few things that Disney didn't screw up. In fact, people liked Lando so much that they came out and they said, hey, so here's the deal. We're gonna fire Kathleen Kennedy. Would you like to take over? This is the, I believe it's the producer on Mando. He was like, would you like to take over Lucasfilm? To which he said, yes. And, like, he had to say yes because, well, let's face it, Kathleen Kennedy was doing a terrible job. Like, Rise of Skywalker, they assembled that movie in a hurry, and it was absolute fan fiction. Like, all three of those movies was absolute fan fiction, but oh my god. And then she turned right the fuck around and made The Acolyte. Oh god, The Acolyte. That is where Star Wars goes to die. Continue the story? Yeah, why not?
All right, don't blow your top. I'm going fast as I can.
That's Dex. Let's see what the problem is.
You've caught me at a bad time. My best waitress, Wanda, has blown a fuse.
Oh no.
I can't keep up with all these customers. Think you could help out an old buddy and take some orders to the right tables?
That's not why we came in here, but probably.
As soon as we get finished, I'm all yours. What do you say? Great! All you gotta do is find out what each customer ordered and take them the right dish. If a droid can do it, I'm sure a Jedi can.
Alright, let's see. Death stick flavored coffee, death stick flavored sandwich. That is just fucking poison. Here, drop this on the floor.
Any news on my 6-6 layer cake? I haven't seen...
Cake. Cake.
That's it. Thanks a lot.
Alright, you, what do you want?
Something like a tall cup of Jawa juice.
Jawa juice, yes. It's Jawa juice. They milked a Jawa. Did I stutter? We milked a Jawa.
My Jawa juice. Thanks.
Where's my shot at club sandwich? My puck.
Sandwich. Yes. It's about as captivating as getting everybody lunch in the Sopranos video game.
Looks delicious.
There's a Sopranos video game. Alright, what do you want?
At this point, it would have been quicker to fly to Naboo and cook my own Nuna drumstick.
Drumsticks, yes. Drumsticks. Cad Bane! Oh no, oh god, it's really hard to get rid of that guy. Ooh. I can't seem to get rid of Cad Bane, I swear to God.
Wow, let me at it.
Boba Fett stabbed him in the chest and I still don't think he's dead.
Better late than never.
Wow, man, I don't have to deliver your fucking food. How do does it just go away on its own? Hang on. How do I holster the lightsaber? None of the buttons do it. What the? Oh, you're up here. Okay.
Did everyone get their orders? Great! I really owe you one. And so does Wanda. Took a fair bit of elbow grease, but I'm happy to say she'll be back bussing tables in no time. Now, what do you want to talk about? Grab a seat and I'll be right with you.
Tell me what this is.
What you got here is a Camino saber dart.
Camino, I'm not familiar with it. Is it in the Republic?
No, it's beyond the Outer Rim. These Caminoans keep to themselves. They're cloners.
Cloners.
That guy is dead.
No, R4. I don't recall Camino on any of the usual charts. Let's head to the archives.
That guy's actually dead.
I've never heard of Camino either. Let's run the coordinates Dex gave us through the Jedi archives. See if we can find out more about it.
Ubi, you've killed someone. Ooh, green droid. There actually is a green droid in Star Horse now. Is a new character in the reviews, R7. Because, like, I was thinking, I always liked R2-D2. Why does Star Horse not have an astromech? Where the fuck are we going? Is everyone still following us? Just slowly. R4 here is like his GPS navigation droid. He's like, take me to the Jedi archives. It's like, it's this way. Yes. Okay, apparently we're going to the Federal District. Okay, Federal District. TIE Interceptor. That has not been invented yet. PS 5.6 twin ion engines.
Welcome to the iconic Federal District of Coruscant.
It's
And
day
I wanna
now.
Thank you for your custom.
Alright, R4, where are we going? Calculating route. Calculating route. Turn right at the next junction. You are on the fastest available route. Do you think we could attach floor scrubbers to this thing and it'll just clean the floors for us? Astromech units are already kind of shaped like vacuum cleaners. Alright, we're gonna go to the Jedi Temple. Get made fun of by Master Yoda himself.
Lost the planet, Master Obi-Wan has. Most embarrassing. Most embarrassing. How do you lose an entire planet? I wonder.
Look no further.
Next level stupid.
So,
You
where's
must
the
be.
final destination? Have a smooth trip. Hope you don't get raided on the way.
What's that supposed to mean? I understand that Coruscant isn't the most peaceful place, but we're on the top layer. It gets more violent the further down you go. In fact, level 1, I don't even think you can breathe down there. Coruscant is a very interesting place. The entire planet is city built on top of city, built on top of more city, built on top of more city. They did this over 1,000 times, just building more and more city. But it's gotten to the point where I think the highest level that is actually, well, the lowest level that is occupied on Coruscant, I think, is level 7. Anything below that is just ancient history. We do not talk about levels 1 through 6. In fact, rumor has it that's where all the garbage just ends up. Okay, archives with the funny walls.
Okay, R4. Upload the data Dex gave us to the terminal.
This is where we keep all the VHS tapes. The Jedi archive all their stuff with analog media. Nothing is digital in here. It's all analog. That's why every single one of these is just like a VHS tape. Is that a youngling? I think it is. I'm starting what Anakin will finish! You think you can make it in the Jedi Order? You're getting your ass beat by a fucking astromech. It's not even R2-D2. How do you do this? Never mind.
According to Dex, Camino should be right here, but there's just empty space.
Lost a planet. Master Obi-Wan has. How embarrassing.
There it
There's
is.
nothing there.
Gravity's silhouette remains.
Huh?
Very good. Go to the center of gravity's pull and find your planet. You will.
But Master Yoda, who could empty information from the archives? That's impossible, isn't it?
Only a Jedi could have erased those files. But who and why? Harder to answer. Meditate on this, I will.
It's Mace Windu, wasn't it? I bet it was Mace Windu. He did it. No, actually, what he said was kind of profound. There would still be a gravity well from the planet. Anything with mass in space has its own gravitational pull. Planets have a lot of mass. Therefore, planets have a lot of pull. And Camino is a very heavy planet. How do I know this? It's a water planet where it never stops fucking raining. That's canon. Probably. What the hell did you do to the back of this statue? I think it wants me to climb it. Yep.
How delightful.
My databases are overflowing with new hints. It feels awful.
I bet it is awful. It sounds awful. Alright, what ships do we have? The Jedi Interceptor, also known as the 801. These Star Wars facts just get beamed into my head while I'm sleeping, guys. I don't know how I remember all this shit. Alright, bring me the triangle fighter. Yeah, that one. It's shaped like a triangle, so it's the triangle fighter. Triangle fighter. Because it's shaped like a triangle. R2-D2, what's your head doing in there? The cockpit's back a little too far for my taste on this particular starfighter. Though then again, I definitely have a type. And that's just as it. I am also told through reliable sources that this particular fighter does not have a hyperdrive. It has to rely on the big rings.
Yes, this should be the right system. Keep your eyes peeled for our missing planet.
I think I found it. Tipoca City. It has a name, apparently. Okay. I forgot this game did this. Clone Wars and Bad Batch Camino stopped raining, so maybe the clouds move around. Nope, it canonically never stops raining. It is always raining. Yeah, see, it's raining now. Ewan McGregor, you pick the best weather to fly through. That was pretty unceremonious, wasn't it?
Master Jedi, I've been expecting you. Welcome. After all these years, I was beginning to think you weren't coming.
I'm expected.
Of course. Please tell your master that his order will be completed on time. 200,000 units are ready, with 1 million more on the way.
That's a lot.
I'm sure he'll be quite proud of the army we've built for him.
The army?
Yes, a clone army. But you must be anxious to inspect the units for yourself. Now please, This way.
Yeah, I wanna get to the scene where we're on the balcony and the guy is like, magnificent, aren't they?
Master self-advertise ordered this army for the Republic.
I'm sorry, Master self-advertise. But he was killed almost 10 years ago.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Say it.
Very impressive.
Say the line.
Be pleased. Clones can think creatively. You will find that they are immensely superior to droids.
I would argue that.
I'm not talking about you, R4.
I would argue that the droid manufacturing process is a little.
Oh yes.
Simpler.
We use growth acceleration. Otherwise, a mature clone would take a lifetime to grow.
I see.
They are totally obedient, taking any order without question. We modify their genetic structure to make them less independent than the original host.
And who was the original host?
A bounty hunter called Jango Fett.
Oh, Jango. I know that guy.
I would very much like to meet this Jango Fett.
And I would be very happy to arrange it for you. Apart from his pay, which is considerable.
So it's like these guys knew there was about to be a war.
An unaltered clone.
Well, maybe self-advertise foresaw a war.
Unaltered.
Pure genetic replication.
And then someone killed
to make it more docile and
self-advertise in an attempt to stop it. What about the chips in their brains? So the thing about the chips is that was something that was a retcon, actually. Originally, it was just brainwashing. The chips were written in later. They were written in for the Clone Wars TV series. Like, George Lucas came back later and said, actually, no, it's mind-controlled chips.
Jango, welcome back. This is Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's come to check on our progress.
Your clones are very impressive. You must be very proud. Huh? Who hired you for this job?
I was recruited by a man called Tyrannus. Do you like your army?
Tyrannus.
I look forward to seeing them in action.
I don't remember this name.
Always a pleasure to meet a Jedi.
I have a strong feeling that this bounty hunter is the assassin we're looking for.
Fuckface!
If our suspicions are correct, he'll be wanting to leave quickly. We best head to the nearest landing pad.
I found the nearest landing pad. Jango Fett! Wait, are you telling me this guy's a Mandalorian? But is he the Mandalorian? I endeavor to say that he is not. But there is a Slave One starfighter involved, okay. Let's set my droid on fire.
I can see why they wanted to clone him.
So how do I block? Oh, it does it automatically, okay.
He certainly doesn't want to cooperate.
I don't... It's like this? Yeah, it's like that. No, that swaps characters. Do I just... you just let it go. Okay. That's how you throw the lightsaber. Reminds me of the old days where the dominant strategy for these fights was, to use the jump and stab the ground move. It's not called the Slave 1 anymore, but screw it. No, it's called the Slave 1. Disney can shut the fuck up about that in particular. You're bad at this.
We mustn't let them get too far ahead. Let's go.
I'm sure he'll never suspect it. It's right on his windshield.
Now there's no time to waste. Let's follow him.
They retcon the name? No, it's the Slave 1 Starfighter. Just because they don't like the word slave. Ow? What the hell? I was just trying to break furniture. Alright, we should probably run. Because he's running, and we should run after him. Alright, let's see which fighter is faster. I'll tell you one thing. Mine has a better attack profile. Wait, where am I going? I'm getting in the ship, but where am I going after that? Naboo? Couldn't be. Space, apparently. Whee! Anyway. The hunt for Django. Sorry, Django. What is that thing? It's shiny. I want it. I want it! I'm not entirely sure that's how you get kyber crystals. Alright, let's do a hunt for Django. I want to make fun of his ship. Because, oh, the ghost, apparently.
Dad, I think we've been tracked.
Hang on, son, we'll move into the asteroid field. Then we'll have a couple of surprises for them.
Yeah, like the seismic charges that go boing.
Stand by. This is going to be a bumpy ride.
When it comes to, like...
He's around here somewhere.
Ship design, the Slave 1 is a terrible design. First of all, it lands on its back. There's nothing inherently wrong with that, but you have to flip yourself over to get into the pilot seat. And also... Here, it's probably better if I shoot at him first to give you a better example. Or we could get these studs and...
Found you.
This won't be much of a fight.
Okay. I love that sound.
Splendid.
Anyway, you see his...
Time for charge. Race.
You see his back profile there? It's enormous. His back profile is huge. You want the back of your ship to appear as small as possible. Otherwise, it's just a much bigger target for whoever is pursuing you. In this case, me. Look at the back of that ship, it's enormous. The Slave One is a terrible design.
You're making my life more difficult than it needs to be.
Making my life more difficult than it needs to be. I could say the same thing about a lot of things. Like, for some reason,
Anakin would be loving this.
everybody just has it out for everybody else. We're creating conflict where there doesn't need to be any.
Let's not make a habit of this, shall we?
Everything's just really stressful. And we've got the Starbucks CEO trying to justify $9 for a cup of coffee. That's real. That's real. The Starbucks CEO wants you to pay $9 for a cup of coffee.
That was cozy.
Which, it's like, he's jumping through hoops trying to sell you on this, all these mental gymnastics that he's doing. He's like, oh, it's not just about the coffee. It's about the experience you get by going to Starbucks, the connections, the people you meet, the connection you make with your barista. Nobody goes to Starbucks to be friends with the barista. They go for coffee, you out-of-touch lunatic. Wait, oh my god. Nobody goes to a restaurant for atmosphere. They go for food. SpongeBob got it more right than a billionaire CEO 25 years ago. When a cartoon crab has a better grasp on business than the billionaire CEO, what the hell are we doing? We need to replace the captain of our brain ship. He's drunk at the wheel. He's running. Don't let him run!
You can't shake me that easily, bounty hunter. Your move.
The This is a waste of my talent.
I'm not here to play silly games.
But this is a silly game. Oh, look, a thingy. This is a silly game, that's the point. You silly Billy. I don't think your missile's gonna hit me in this asteroid, but you are very welcome to try. Hey, look, a thing! I do love that sound. It's like ASMR. Yes. Keep doing that. You're only making me feel better. You can't hurt me in a way that matters. And for the record, the seismic charges were a totally sick effect in the actual movie. Where's that last thing? There it is. Oh, I do have an even faster speed. Okay. Alright, that's 3 out of 5. I have no idea where the other 2 are. That boost doesn't want to stay on. Alright, Django, where are you? Was that him? Did he just fly by me? Is he in the rock? I think he is.
Don't come any closer. This is how you want to play. Fine.
Say this, his shields could take a hit. Like, I have never seen a starfighter take that many hits.
EMP blast. No.
What do you mean, should have known?
What are you hiding, Jake? Who hired you? You're around here somewhere.
Found him.
There you are.
Son of a...
Why don't you just give up?
Because I'm winning? Durr.
Actually going into an asteroid field, I must be quick.
Droid, fix the ship. They can do that for some reason. I don't know how, but like, have you ever played Rogue Squadron? Alright, and you're flying around in a starfighter, and your droid repairs your ship all the way back from, like, 2 HP. How does he do that? I've taken 40 shots all across the fuselage. And all he does is sit in his little hole back there and beep at me. How the hell did they do that? What? I wasn't done shooting you!
Get him, Dad, get him!
R4, jettison the spare parts.
What the fuck? I never liked that kid's laugh. Even in the movie, it's like, oh God, your laugh is so annoying, Baba. Oh God. Who plays Baba in that movie?
There's an unusual concentration of Federation ships over there, R4.
What's unusual about them? Hey, you want to talk about war crimes? I'm pretty sure we genocided the Geonosians in Star Wars. I think that's canon.
Yes, my lord.
I trust our plans are proceeding accordingly.
Certainly. With these droids, the Republic and the Jedi won't stand a chance.
I'm an Anakin!
No.
You had another nightmare.
Why are we in a bunk bed?
Jedi don't have nightmares. I saw my mother. I have to help her.
I'll go with you. That way, you can continue to protect me.
Wait, we skipped the whole... We skipped the whole scene where they're like, oh, Anakin. Oh, Padme. I don't like sand. I hate sand. But you, Padme, you are not sand. And that is why I love you. That is exactly how that scene went down. Don't at me. That's exactly how the movie went. They had an achievement called Do an Aileron Roll. Rogue Squadron got their snow speeders, which were still militarized air speeders.
Yes, a considerable amount, but that's not the point. You just need to get them off there. I have to make sure my mother is safe.
Okay, listen. I know which operation you're talking about, and it's the one with... It's that one... It's the goddamn mission with the ATPT escort, where you gotta take down, like, 5 fucking walkers, which is not a fun maneuver, by the way. Circling around those walkers. That's hard to do. And they want you to do it 5 times while escorting ATPTs, which is not exactly anyone's favorite Star Wars walker. Like, you ask people, like, what's your favorite Star Wars walker? You could say, the AT-ST. That's a safe choice. The AT-AT, Imperial Walker. Fantastic choice. Big, intimidating, shaped like a camel. AT-RT, I mean, this thing right here, it's a little more out there. It's a little more of a interesting choice. Not personally what I would go for, but still a fairly good choice. The AT-AP, again, a little more obscure, but not bad. ATTE? I mean, that's just the correct answer. Like that, like if your answer was the ATTE, yes, you are correct. That is the best one. But ATPT? That walker sucks. Bradley, we were talking about walkers, not repulsor tanks. The moral is that one fucking level in Rogue Squadron sucks so much. You redesigned everything in that mission? That whole mission isn't canon, I think. So yeah, we're gonna break into a very, 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 very secret Imperial facility to steal ATPTs. Not prototype ATPTs, not the plans for the ATPTs. No, we just want a couple of ATPTs. Which is often regarded as the worst Star Wars walker. Except maybe the AT-M6 or the AT-AT that can go underwater.
Over here.
You'll never guess, but I've just received some new data.
Another Nubian ship. They're not bad, though. The Nubian ships, they're known for two things. One, being very, very, very shiny. And two, having surprisingly good hyperdrives. The ATTE is still the superior walker? Yes, absolutely. Like, if you said the ATTE is the best walker, that is the correct answer. Like, that walker is built for war. They knew what they were doing when they designed that fucking walker. Viper, this is fan lore you're quoting. It's not real lore. E.C. Henry does not write for Star Wars.
He write for Sweating? Happy? Fresh hints. Get him while they're hot.
Check on Anakin's mother. Mom! 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 Mummy! Mama! Ma! Mum! Mummy!
Who's there? Keep your hands off my merchandise, unless you plan on paying for it.
Ah, yes, Watto. Oh, the adventures me and Watto had in Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. I remember vividly how much he ripped me off while trying to buy pod racer parts. Like, what the fuck? I just wanted pod racer parts. I didn't realize I would have to win 8 million races to get the actually, you know, good ones.
Little Annie, you sure sprouted, eh? And the Jedi, what do you know?
My mother, where is she?
Me? I sold her years ago to a moisture farmer named Lars.
Lars.
Business.
Where is their farm?
Lars.
Oh, long away from here. head out to the desert and look for moisture evaporators. You'll find them.
Head out to the desert. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down, Watto? Watto is a con artist? Oh yes, absolutely. I've played enough Star Wars Episode 1 Racer to realize that. It was like, all right, Watto, fine. You're lucky you're the only god dang part shop in town. And the whole time you're buying parts, he's like, you cannot beat Sabulba. He always wins. Well, I am pleased to announce that Headhunter Gaming beat that son of a bitch. What the fuck? I don't know what he said. Does anybody speak? Rhodian, I think they're called.
You need to live somewhere? Where you traveling to today?
Alright, Junland Waste.
Road trip. Hope you don't get raided on the way.
First Order TIE Fighter. Oh, God, the First Order. What a terribly written faction. Listen.
Welcome to the Tatooine Desert. Lots of sand, lots of fun. If you like sand and Jawas.
I hate both of those things. Does Matt Lerner's performance as Anakin feel a bit off for anyone else in this game? No idea. Right, I think I found it. You're not C-3PO. C-3PO didn't have his gold parts yet. You're not even gold!
Good. What a mess. This sand really does get everywhere.
Found him. He's trying to vacuum the desert.
3PO?
The Maker. Oh, Master Annie, I knew you would return.
Owen Lars. Is my mother here?
No, she's not. Shmi is my wife. She was about halfway home when they took her.
They!
Founding party of Tusken Raiders.
I'm gonna kill them!
Where are you going?
I'm gonna kill all of them!
To find my
Not
mother.
just the men, but the women and the children too!
You may not like what you find out there, kid.
I don't care. I'm going to find my mother.
Master Anakin, I really do think you should...
Come on, 3PO. You're coming with me.
3PO, come on, we're gonna commit genocide. It'll be tons of fun.
I sense something. This way. My mother is here.
Why is this...
Somewhere.
Why is this one just sitting here?
This is a Tusken Raider camp. Home of not just the men, but the women and the children, too.
Oh my god.
What a fascinating bunch.
They knew. They knew. Yeah, for some reason LEGO Star Wars has always been more in tune with the memes. Alright, continue the story. Tusken Raid. Kill them all. All of them.
Mom?
Okay, you actually just decapitated that guy.
Dear.
Why couldn't I save her?
That's an excellent question. Why didn't he stay in touch?
Transmitter has been knocked out. Retransmit this message to Coruscant. I have tracked the bounty hunter Jango Fett, first to a huge cloning facility on Camino, and then to the droid foundries on Geonosis. Count Dooku is forming a droid army here. Wait.
Anakin, stay where you are. Protect the Senator at all costs.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Deal with Count Dooku.
They'll never get there in time to save him. I'm going to help Obi-Wan. If you plan to protect me, you'll just have to come along.
This is why Star Wars didn't need strong, independent women. Kathleen, Star Wars didn't need strong, independent women. We already had them.
He gave you strict orders to protect me. Now let's go. Obi-Wan is in danger.
Like, okay, Padme isn't the best female lead, but she had that great line about aggressive negotiations. Padme did better than most. I think we hit a rock. Jesus. That's the thing about FTL travel, is that when you're going that fast, hitting something the size of like a grain of sand might as well be like ramming straight into a nuke. Because when you're going like multiple times the speed of light, the impact from something like a grain of sand hits you like a ton of explosives. That's the laws of physics for you. You can read all about it in my new book, which isn't done yet. It's getting there. Be patient. Alright, let's go kill droids. Always fun. I love those droids. They're silly. That's why hyperspace lanes exist. Actually, yeah, that's another thing that people try to debunk in Star Wars is, how can you blockade an entire system with like 10 ships? It's because Star Wars' FTL system is based on lanes, and you can only really travel through those lanes. This is why interdiction is actually an extremely viable tactic in Star Wars. The fact that the Empire invested resources into building an entire ship for the sole purpose of interdicting their enemies is extremely viable, because they can only go along these lanes. I need someone who can jump, please. My back hurts. Yeah, welcome to the human race. You're not special. Everybody's back hurts. It's like, hey, hi, do you exist in physical capacity? Yes, your back hurts now. Congratulations. He will not grab that. Why will he not grab that? I think I see why. We're missing a pole. And I'm not seeing another one, and I don't know why. Oh, but hey, look, it's one of these things. A STAP, I think it's called. STAP. I don't remember what that stands for. They were very big in episode 1. How do the guns work? R2. We could have made a fleet of those interdictors, would have done way more damage to the rebels than the Death Star. Yes, in fact, that was a thing that Imperial fleet commanders often complained about. They did not like that the Emperor was sinking this much resources into one gigantic battleship. For the same price, they could have like 10,000 Star Destroyers.
Not exactly a warm welcome from the locals.
It's like, it's like the Kriegsmarine. Yeah, we're doing Nazi comparisons now. Because, like, Hitler wanted big battleships. But Kriegsmarine admirals were like, give me more U-boats and I'll win the war for you. Now, eventually the U-boat guy did get his way, and he did a lot of damage. But the industrial capacity of Germany wasn't enough to keep up with everybody else. That, and we kept developing new ways to combat U-boats. We broke the Enigma code. We did a lot of things to the U-boat fleet because, like, they were actually a problem. We had to get rid of them. Single trooper aerial platform. Not what I would have called it. Reminds me of a failed, U.S. helicopter-like invention. It was like a helicopter hover pad, almost. It didn't work. But they do have prototypes in a museum. Wants us to go in here. Well, this is an interesting way in. If I recall in the movie, they just kind of walked in.
Now come on. Obi-Wan's down there somewhere. I'm not interested in getting into a war here. Maybe I can find a diplomatic solution to this mess.
About that. Who's gonna tell her?
Wait. Call this a diplomatic solution?
I call it aggressive negotiations.
There's the line. A little early, but... oh, shit. Okay, never
These
mind.
conveyor belts will surely lead us to safety.
Well, there goes that plan.
Care to diplomatically solve this one?
Okay, there's a cover system in this game. Forgot about that. Everyone is way too dependent on tap to pay. Why? It's convenient. It works. It's fine. It's fine. How would you like them to use their card? Would you like them to enter the number manually?
Great timing, you two. You start up those power cells.
Ow. Okay. Power cells. Why can't he fly in this? Okay, what am I doing here? I built a bridge.
I am afraid we are not programmed to use systems like this. Come along, Artu. We must find another way to charge those power cells.
Programmed? You're a free-thinking droid. He's got a balance on his middle wheel.
Master Anakin, you will have to charge the last one.
Okay. Is that this one?
Can you pass the charge between the cells?
What? I don't know. Probably. Hang on. Ugh. I guess that works. Oh look, studs. Kids go crazy for these studs.
Obi-Wan go missing somewhere safe and quiet.
See if there are more back here. Let's see, what is back here? Nothing. There's nothing back there. I was kind of hoping they would hide a purple one. I died.
Factory is huge. Dooku's droid army must be growing by the hour.
Considering we need enough to take over a galaxy, I would assume that the daily output of this factory would be somewhere in the thousands, minimum.
Does he work here? Hey, I want to speak to your manager.
Bold of you to assume he has a manager.
R2, you still there, buddy?
We're waiting for him to use the jetpack. It's the one part in the one movie where he actually uses his rocket thrusters, and he's not doing it. Careful. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Machines building machines? How perverse.
It's a madhouse! Here, we're gonna do a little bit of pre-Clone Wars sabotage. We're gonna break a bunch of shit in their factory. Ooh, a thing. Give me that. Hang on, it might come back. There it is. Get it! No! I can't grab it, I don't have arms! 3PO! Three PO can't grab it either! He's just... It's not a matter of arms with him. He's just incompetent. Stand by. I'm beating up droids for their lunch money. I want to see how many it will allow me to hit before they stop spawning cash. Yeah, you could just do this and get true Jedi. Or not. Hang on, let me try one more. Nope. I think the droids have run out of money. I think we could jump across that one. Anyway. When blocked appears, use a different combo attack. I see. C-3PO is learning to use combos. This is why the Geonosians went extinct. Well, that and the Empire committed genocide on them. Why'd they do that? I don't actually remember. Maybe they were helping the rebellion. But then again, so was Mon Calamari, and they didn't get genocided.
Back online for Master Anakin and Miss Padme.
Let's see what we can break here. Probably this. Wait, what is... No, he didn't like that one. A thingy! Can we take that thingy? We can break the easel and then build it ourselves. Yeah! There we go. Alright. Geonosian genocide was to cover up the Death Star project. Ah, right. Because they designed it, didn't they? That was made apparent in this movie, too. They're like, oh, golly, don't you know? We helped build that thing. Oh, top of the morning, we're all dead. What movie did he do this in? Is this Empire Strikes Back? Turret. There is a turret. It can do turret things. It was via the use of chemical weapons. Oh boy, war crimes. Alright, what's this thing? Ooh. Okay. It's a bit excessive, but sure.
Obi-Wan is still in serious danger. We have to get through this factory.
up there?
Probably, but I don't wanna. Oh, I thought someone painted that on. No, that's no, that is a physical object. That is a vent.
Let's avoid that burning furnace.
There's that legendary Jedi wisdom.
You don't gotta be a smart ass about. Alright, I'm up. What am I doing here? Hit it. Wait, hang on. No, go. Up, up, damn you. There we go. The hell? I don't know what this machine is, but the urge to break it is strong. Hey, babe. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah, gotta do the quick time event. No other character could have done that. Only her. Only she could have done that quick time event. Any other character? They would have perished at the mere thought.
I'm serious.
Alright, here we go. Finally, we get to kill droids.
This factory shut down. Nothing here is up to code.
Ooh, a purple. The purples are worth 10K. Oh, look. Some SBDs. Super battle droids. More expensive droids, but slightly more effective. Or, in many instances, way more effective, depending on what game you play. Guys, if you're playing Battlefront 2, they're your standard ground unit. They're pretty basic in that one. But if you're playing Republic Commando, they're the strongest fucking thing ever. It's ridiculous. There was a surviving queen egg, but it was sterile. Oh, tough luck. All the Geonosians are dead. Was anything of value lost that day? The day the Geonosians died? They were terrifying in Republic Commando? Yeah, which is funny because in a lot of other games, they're not that good. I do know somewhere in lore they wanted to give them lightsaber resistant armor, but it was too expensive. Much like the Droideka, which was also too expensive. Which is unfortunate because it was really good at killing. That little roly droid would have won them the fucking war. Actually, I think that one was Palpatine had to reach over party lines and be like, you need to use less of these. Come up with some excuse because, like you're supposed to let me win, remember? think I can grab that. Can I? It looks like I could. Well.
R2, 3PO. This way, come on.
Yeah, that was the thing about Star Wars and its prequel movies and all the other bullshit we complain about is like, yeah, we complain about it. But Star Wars is one of those science fantasy franchises that had all of its shit figured out, especially when it came to statecraft and proxy wars. Can someone get the other one? That's a yes. Why do you seem so happy?
No! Get off!
Beat me! Beat me! That was my impression of Anakin Skywalker in episode 2. Beat me!
We have to get Padme out of here quick.
Wait, can I not play as Anakin right now?
If I gotta get kidnapped by Tusken Raiders to get a little help over here?
Oh golly, don't you know? R2-D2 has a fucking kill count.
See anything? Can you shut it down?
Nope, she's doomed.
Any chance you could save me? There isn't much to do in here.
Got her. Hey, yeah, there's the rolly droids.
Don't move, Jedi.
See, he brought a lot of them because he knows how good they are.
Mission propose emergency powers to the Supreme Chancellor.
This one mistake will make him go down in history as the most hated character ever.
This new authority,
Sorry.
I will create a grand army of the Republic to counter the increasing threats of the separatists.
I will take what Jedi we have left and go to Geonosis and help Obi-Wan.
Visit I will. The cloners on Camino.
If he hadn't been manipulating Clone Wars so much as he was, the Sith would have won the war easily. I'm not so sure. The whole point of the Battle of Geonosis, for example, is that, holy shit, there's a whole lot of droid ships here. We could get a head start on the war. Padme, her ship version apparently. B1 battle droid, of course.
We should hurry and
there's
get
no
to
B2.
Geonosis.
Kit
Obi-Wan may be in
Fisto!
real trouble.
You Jamaican sounding son of a bitch. Kit was awesome. It's very hard to kill Kit Fisto. God, fucking Palpatine had to kill Kit Fisto. That's how we finally got rid of him.
And pop in one of these. Won't take you too long. Just sit back and relax.
Technically, the Republic or the Jedi started the war. I'm not entirely sure about that. Because, like, at the end of the day, the Clone Wars was just a proxy war. What the fuck is this thing? Is this supposed to be an AT-PT? The aforementioned worst walker in Star Wars? No. The AT-PT was a little more forward. It also wasn't open top. I'm not entirely sure what this thing is. It resembles more of an AT-RT, but it's not that either. It's smaller than an AT-RT. And I don't know anything that's smaller than an AT-RT. At least not when it comes to walkers. Maybe the AT-AP has thinner legs. What other ships do we have? Not fucking many.
I've just been given an update.
Alright, Geonosis. In the end, everything comes down to Geonosis. Even in the Star Wars Clone Wars TV series, we had to go back and invade Geonosis. Which is funny because I was watching that episode like, didn't we already do this? I could have sworn we already invaded Geonosis. Alright, where am I going? Kill all the bugs? Yeah. Should we genocide them now? Before they can hand off the plans to the Death Star? Man, just think.
Take them down before they can
If the Confederacy of Independent Systems tried to build the Death Star, it would have bankrupted them. Yeah, Mace Windu always was the second strongest Jedi, wasn't he? Look at him. Yeah, that's what you get for putting Samuel L. Jackson in Star Wars. Why am I bothering with this? Let's keep moving. Ooh, B-Wing. I just watched that, the episode for that this past week.
We decided to come and rescue you. Good job.
With the laser pointer.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Just relax. Concentrate. What about Pat? She seems to be on top of things.
Get it?
I can get you out of those chains.
I made that jump for... Ah, shit. Get on top. There we go.
Here, boy.
He said it. He said the thing. Yeah, it was a good line.
Good job. Really, this time.
The prequel movies had the best memes. Alright. Now kill all these things. Ooh.
What large claws you have.
Ubi Kenobi's got a stick.
I don't think it can take much more.
It's not even halfway dead. You're dead. Fucking killed you. I'm gonna hunt studs for a hot minute. Because apparently we need a lot of them. Ooh, there are little sand castles everywhere, apparently. We gotta find more sand oh, okay, I guess we're not going that way. Oh, wait, maybe we are. Alright, okay, never mind. This is a test, isn't it? Okay. I see how it is. Don't worry. I'll just walk away. Don't need to worry about me. Ha! Okay. Fine. Yes, Anakin, that's the point. To hurt it.
That's it. Let's keep going.
All right, that one's dead. Unfortunately, this is Lego Star Wars, and nobody dies in Lego Star Wars. Which is dumb because, again, this is war. In war, people die. Apparently I could build something here. Let me see. It's a fruit stand. For some reason. So the big thing is just called a reek. Name based on how it smells.
It's getting weaker. Let's keep at it.
And they should have given Ubi Kenobi a stick in the first movie. You gotta fight Darth Maul and Ubi Kenobi's beating him off with a stick. Open door. Oh, okay, I see how it is. How about this, the pile of ice cream? Yeah, I can break the pile of ice cream. And then there's this asshole. That thing is what's actually a vegetarian? The giant spider or the reek?
focused. Just one left now.
Stupid fucking thing. Gotta keep hitting it. It still has health left. I just realized Anakin has a bone. Beating the shit out of everything out here with a bone. Nice. Ow. Meanwhile, Padme, the strong, independent female lead, using her iron hard fists. She don't give no fucks. So why did I build this fruit stand?
Master Windu, how pleasant of you to join us.
This party's over.
What a dick.
Brave, but foolish, my old Jedi friend. You're impossibly outnumbered.
All right, we got the boys.
Obi-Wan was right.
Then
Let's see, 3PO.
will soon begin.
Look around, Master.
The hell?
It has already begun.
No, it's not. The war hasn't begun until Yoda says, "Begun." The Clone Wars have. Most embarrassing.
Bounty Hunter.
I'll go fetch you, son of a bitch!
This bounty hunter is clever and well prepared.
Well, he's up against one of the most skilled Jedi alive.
Does he mean me or you?
I believe he means Mace Windu. I believe Mace Windu, like, in terms of the Jedi hierarchy, is literally second best in the entire Jedi Order. Like, he took on Palpatine in a one-on-one fight, and he nearly won. Okay, Padme a gun. Dooku's looking at numbers just like Saruman, which is funny because they're played by the same actor. Has anybody seen 3PO's head? Trying to get purple. Hang on. This is the one thing I don't like about the Lego games, is that I am compelled to get the thing by collecting all the studs. Whatever brick I'm going after in this particular game that I get for grabbing all the studs. It's like, oh, thank God that's over. Now I can just play the level, you know? But I want to be clear. Oh, wait, that's not the pause. I want to be clear. I have not 100%ed a Lego game in a very, very long time. Now, there we go. Can I break that? Hang on. I can't. But where's that big thing I saw earlier? Maybe I can mount it and then he can. What was the last LEGO game that I did 100%? I believe it was LEGO Star Wars 2. Like I said, it's been a while. But like after that one, I stopped 100%ing them because like I just don't have the time. There are too many other things I have to do. Even back then, there were other games to play. Now let's chop Jango Fett's head off. Oh shit. Anyway, let's chop his head off. I would like to be able to see my character, please. Thank you.
It takes more than fireworks and a jetpack to defeat a Jedi.
Jedi dogs. Dogs? We have no such thing on Cleansel. Perhaps Woolrich would insult me more.
He said dogs out loud. Dogs are canon. Han Solo also said the word hell in Empire Strikes Back. Hell is canon. Alright, I want to see if we can kill him by deflecting a blaster bolt back at him. That's a flamethrower. That's a missile. Okay, maybe not. Ooh, that hit him. You know what? Fuck it. It wants me to chop his head off anyway. Or not. Oh, wait. Ah, the fucking Grand Army of the Republic finally showed up. With their LAAT dropships, which is the best dropship, by the way. Like, I don't care what dropship you prefer in sci-fi. The LAAT, it's just the best fucking one.
Republic to get away with this treachery. I will take the designs to Coruscant. They will be much safer there.
If Dooku escapes, rally more systems to his cause. He will.
Look over there.
Oh, found him.
It's Dooku.
Padme!
I can't leave her! Don't let your personal feelings get in the way. Follow that speeder.
Did you just skip the entirety of the Battle of Geonosis? The best ground battle in all of Star Wars history? And a visual spectacle to behold? And, quite frankly, the whole point of the movie? That's unbelievable. What the fuck do you mean I didn't get any of the shit? That's bullshit. I don't know what that... Wait. That engine array. And that back bit... That's a Venator. Not the ship I would have put in that level, but that's a Venator. I would know that ship anywhere. There's Django. There's Django again. But where is his son? Oh, L-A-A-T, you beautiful bastard. I love it. I get inspired by this ship. She's gorgeous. The huge overslung cannons, the ball turrets, and the fact that the double cockpit is actually positioned way above the crew compartment. And it's got these chin-mounted turrets here. Like, oh my god, she is gorgeous. She is armed to the fucking teeth. Also, I'm not sure, but I think that on the back is another goddamn cannon. Because she's that goddamn beautiful. I love this ship.
We must follow Dooku into that stronghold up ahead.
Padme, she...
We have a job to do, Anakin. What do you think Padme would do if she were in your position?
She would do her duty.
Man, in the movie they argued about that a lot more.
How are we gonna get up there, Master?
Clone Wars era vehicles were designed for proper warfare. Oh my god, yes. Clone Wars had the best walkers, the best Star Destroyers, the best fighters. Okay, maybe not the fighters. But they did have the Z-95 Headhunter, which is
Good to see you're alive.
legendary.
Dooku this way, but we took a direct hit. Knocked us out of the sky like a sack of Corellian spuds. This gunship isn't much use now, so if you need it for parts or Jedi business, help yourself.
Oh, I have to take apart my favorite dropship in any sci-fi franchise ever. This wounds me. What the hell have I just created? A table? Oh god, it's a trampoline. Okay. Nope, this mechanic is for someone else. Imperial vehicles were designed for intimidation. Yes, I've said that out loud multiple times. They are also built to be cheap. The Tarkin doctrine calls for quantity over quality. That's why they can churn out like 100 TIE fighters to the Rebellion's single X-Wing. Like, they can outnumber them 100 to 1. Easy. Can't believe we had to skip the battle of Geonosis. Don't show me the Y-Wing. You, like, yeah, that's my favorite starfighter, but... Oh, wait, shit. Clone Wars had the Y-Wing, didn't they?
We're trapped.
Do you need a minute? Yeah, I think he needs a minute. Is this where we got the Battlefront 2 skin for his pajamas?
Yes, Master.
Is this where that idea came from?
It matters not, so long as we reach Dooku before he flees the planet.
Oh, these stack. Okay, where do we want to stack them? That wasn't even the Clone Wars Y-Wings. That wasn't even the Clone Wars Y-Wing they were showing. Well, maybe, but they're all the same vehicle. The Clone Wars era one just had more bits attached. Why am I stacking these? Where am I going with this? Oh. I see. In that case, let's go this way. Stack up the boxes, young Padawan. Not that I wish to imply you've been a privileged white piece of shit, Anakin, but you were kind of an asshole in this movie. Oh, God. Like, ironically, Anakin kind of calmed down during the Clone Wars. I say ironically because that's not really where you want, when you want to be calm. Jabba's skin was a season 3 Clone Wars episode where Dooku fought off an assassination attempt in his bedroom? Shit, I gotta finish Clone Wars. I gotta finish Clone Wars. One thing at a time, though. Because, like, I started, my week started with me finally finishing Mandalorian to get ready for the movie. And then I was like, well, I finished that. I might as well start Ahsoka. I got one episode into Ahsoka, and I was like, okay, I should definitely watch Rebels first. And then I jumped into Rebels. So I still need to finish Ahsoka. I'm most of the way through season 2 of Rebels. I know there's only 4 seasons. Another thing I know about Rebels is that it does end. The story does end. Like, it has a conclusion. Clone Wars also, I know, has a conclusion. Order 66. Like, they actually get all the way to Order 66, which I can appreciate a show that actually ends. There are shows that go on forever. Perish, smooth brain. Oh, those studs. Anakin, please stop. You have enough studs. No, Master. I never do. You know I never do. You know this all too well, Master. Damn it, you're right. The favorite Rebels character? Ah. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not gonna see this answer coming. It might be Chopper. I really like Chopper. I love a droid. And Chopper's a good droid. He also has a much cooler rocket booster than R2-D2 ever had. The war criminal. Droids are absolute war criminals, yeah. Dude, R2-D2 committed crimes during the Clone Wars. Huh, I guess this is one way to climb. Alright, let's see where this goes.
You sure you're flexible enough for this, Master?
Boy, I have the agility of a wild puppy.
If I had to pick a human character... I mean... I know Rex doesn't show up until Season 2. But he is a regular, and I do like Rex. Oh, Mecha Wolf, that's the joke you were making. Okay. I thought there was a gay character in Rebels, and I'm like, I haven't noticed one. Is this an episode I haven't seen yet? Perish. Droid. You fucking clanker. Wait, we're allowed to say clanker! No, like, actually, we're allowed to say that! Clone Wars invented that slang term! It's not just an AI thing. Ah, man, why did we ever stop playing Star Wars? We're allowed to say so many funny things. Why do we ever stop?
I can sense Dooku.
As do I. We must be cautious. He is very dangerous.
Yeah, Anakin, he's very dangerous. So don't run in there screaming. He was such an angry character in the movie, wasn't he? He was like, no, I'm gonna 1v1 him right now! Man! Oh, Ubi, you tried so hard. You beautiful, beautiful baby boy. How big can I make this? Very big. Like, that was most of the door.
Welcome, young Jedi. I trust your Padawan is behaving himself.
That's a scrubby brush.
We'll take him together. You go in slowly on the left.
I'm taking you now.
Yeah, there he goes. Never mind.
My Jedi powers are far beyond you.
This is the part of the movie where Anakin and Ubi Kenobi get their shit kicked in. Like, Count Dookie here is, like, ridiculously strong. There's not a lot of guys that can beat Dookie. He's also the only Force user that I know who uses that style of lightsaber. Dooku uses a sort of fencing lightsaber. He's the only one that I know who uses it.
Fight us yourself, Dooku. Or are you tired already?
It's rarer than the double lightsaber. Which is rarer than the double-sided lightsaber. He's one of the best duelists. Oh yeah, he's ridiculously good. The bathtub? What the fuck? Yeah, they seem to have a bath time with Count Dookie joke going on. I don't know if this is a callback to the pajamas thing or what, but either way. Dookie was a good character. I liked Dookie. He's a fantastic villain. Corey Burton does a great job voicing Dooku in the game and Clone Wars. Corey Burton. I don't know this name. Why are the Death Star plans just up there? Look at that. They spend an entire movie trying to get the Death Star plans, and he's just leaving them hanging out in the open. Let me see if I can get up there and steal them. Okay, maybe not. Jeez, okay. That was a little violent, actually. Don't worry, Dookie. I'll be there in about 20 minutes. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. Hey, look, the plans again.
They've interfered with our affairs for the last time.
Huh. This wasn't in the movie. Found him. Yeah, it's kind of hard to fight in the dark when... It's kind of hard to hide in the dark when your only weapon is a giant glowing sword.
I warned you that my skills surpassed yours.
Ow. Okay. You missed. You missed again. Oh, he's mad. Anakin is dead. He just got fucking killed.
Why do you flee from us, Dooku? Are you scared?
Kenobi, have you taught him strategy?
He's a slow learner.
I'm not running away. This is just part of my plan.
We have to get him back down here.
A quote from Dookie, probably. Hang on, I'm almost to the blue. I want the blue. No, Master Obi-Wan, you want yellow. That's not an option. Dookie, that's not an option. You want yellow. I don't want yellow. He doesn't want yellow. Do I have to mind trick you? Probably. I do not want yellow. Yes, you do. God damn it. How do I climb this? I ripped the pipes off. Oh, do I not climb it? Oh, I break it. Okay.
I've had enough of this mild interruption.
The irony is he could just get on the ship and leave. What? He's throwing shit at me. Found him. Suck my dick. Okay. And suddenly the lights come back on.
Oh, Master Kenobi, you disappoint
me. Powerful you have become, Dooku. The dark side I sense in you.
Alright, this was awesome. In the movie, Yoda comes in, just starts doing fucking aerial acrobatics around his face. It was nothing like that. No, the scene in the movie was actually a lot faster. Much to learn you have. Most embarrassing. Most embarrassing.
Master Yoda, how are we going to reach him?
An ally to us, the Force will be.
Yeah, give me a minute there, Bananakin. Hey, I've got funny names for everyone in Star Wars. We got Dookie, Bananakin, Ubi Kenobi, Yoder. Of course, there's Boba Fett. You all know Boba Fett. Be there soon, I will. Much too old, I am getting. Slow I have become. Kick your ass, I will. Take you down, Yoda will. Dark it is. But very bright. Your lightsaber is. Find you, I will. Suck my dick. I will make you. Funny joke. Yoda, I am professional prankster. I will be. Hit you with lightning, I will. Funny it is. Laugh you must. Still lame we didn't get the Battle of Geonosis level. Yeah, that's unforgivable. Especially considering like the whole point of Attack of the Clones was the build-up to that battle and then getting to watch that battle. This is the whole point of the movie. Is that it was building up to the best goddamn ground battle Star Wars ever had. Kick your ass, I will. you are. More like Dookie. Funny joke. Funny it is. Laugh you must. Laugh, damn it! Okay, that's a three-way. Jesus. Ooh, fuck.
What will you have, my old Padawan?
This is just the beginning.
Plot twist. Yeah, don't lose that. You need that. Your weird solar sailing ship.
Anakin.
I can count the number of ships that use solar sails in Star Wars on one hand. And yes, there is more than one. It's one that looks like it's out of fucking Treasure Planet.
You have done well.
I have good news for you, my lord. War has begun.
That's good news?
Everything is going as planned.
Who invited him? Well, there was an attack, and there were a lot of clones involved. I don't know. I kind of feel like this one should have been called, like, okay, Episode 3 should have been called Attack of the Clones. Because, like, that movie was leading up to the attack on the Jedi Temple where the clones attack. Episode 9 should have been called The Phantom Menace. I don't know. It's been forever since I watched that video. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Probably his dumb little solar sailor. Yoder. And we finally unlocked. Oh, look at his smug face. He could have pulled the greatest pranks the galaxy has ever seen. Okay, we got clones. We got Dookie. We got Papa Palpatine. That's his nickname. Order 66 was the Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, but they should have called it Attack of the Clones. Just saying. Oh god, you want to talk about terrible fighters? The one they just had on the hologram. Oh god. That is like my least favorite ship in any Star Wars movie. And I ripped into the Slave One. Like, that is not a good ship design. If you want to talk about the worst designed Star Wars ship, it's probably the Slave One. At least in the movies. There are ones in the books and stuff that are worse. But in terms of the movies, the Slave One is probably the worst design. Well, that or the one from Episode 7 that we only saw once, and it was basically a giant goddamn rectangle, and it was specifically... It was a case of design by script, which is something that the sequel trilogy did a lot of, which is, take the First Order Dreadnought, for example. Like, the director wanted a big ship, big flat ship, for Poe Dameron to fly over, because that's what he was supposed to do in the script. He needed to destroy this amount of cannons to clear the way for the bombers, because that's what he's supposed to do in the script. Which one was worse than the Slave one? The Star Fortress, also known as the Resistance Bomber. That is, like, statistically the worst ship in Star Wars. At least when it comes to the movies. Like, you would be hard-pressed to find a worse Star Wars ship in the movies. Like, if we're talking, like, in the grand scheme of Star Wars, statistically, I think the Star Fortress is the worst. But then again, Last Jedi broke so many things in Star Wars that there's just so much. There's so much else going on in that movie that we can only talk about the Star Fortress for so long, because there's just so much crap in that movie. So much crap in that movie. Hell, Episode 9, they got so lazy, they basically just took an Imperial Star Destroyer, scaled it up, and strapped a giant gun to the bottom of it. Yeah, they got really lazy with that one. Which is ironic, because there was actually some really nice concept art for some pretty good-looking Star Destroyers that they could have had in that movie. And then they didn't. Get that the Star Fortress is a repurposed mining ship, but that doesn't excuse it from being awful. It's terrible. I don't know who thought that was a good idea for a bomber. I don't know. I could go on about this for a very long time. Which is exactly why we should stream more Star Wars stuff. But not tonight. It's very late. We kind of had a late start on the Lego stuff, and quite frankly, after this we go into Episode 3. Which might actually be my favorite Star Wars movie. Like, okay, if we're talking about my favorite Star Wars movie, it's either Revenge of the Sith or it's Empire. It's gonna be one of those two. Because, like, the best Star Wars movie. Oh, Revenge of the Sith had the best space battle. It had the best memes. It had the best one-liners. It also had the best lightsaber fight. Like Ubi versus Bananakin is just the best lightsaber fight. But there's one thing that sucked about it, which was it was clearly designed with video games in mind. It was clearly designed from the ground up to be like, we can make video games about this. It was still great, but that was always like in the back of your mind when they were doing it. And they actually did choreograph it. Most of it wasn't CG. Like, okay, obviously they're fighting over a giant pit of lava. They have to CG that, but the choreography, that was actually them. But yeah, Episode 3 had the best lightsaber fight, and the sequel trilogy did not change my opinion on that. Like, oh my god, the lightsaber choreography in the sequel trilogy really left you wanting. Like, that was just embarrassing. Like, if you're looking for good, like, real good lightsaber fights, the prequel trilogy, like, all the way. Like, Qui-Gon and Ubi versus Darth, that is peak lightsaber. The Dookie fight, peak. Especially once Yoda showed up. Bananakin versus Ubi, peak. Like, you go to the prequels for the fight choreography, the special effects, and the spectacular battles. I would argue you go to the OG trilogy for the story. Like, New Hope, that was fantastic. They really broke ground on A New Hope. It was a fantastic story, and, like, for the era, it was exactly what people needed. Empire was even better. Because, like, this movie had it all. It had betrayal, it had world building, it had... God, it was so good. Return of the Jedi was okay. It was okay. Okay, I could go on about this forever. I love Star Wars. Ever since I was a little kid, I loved Star Wars. I use Star Wars, like, Star Wars inspires me. Like, you can see elements of Star Wars in a lot of the stuff that I do. Especially when it comes to the Nate Cooper-verse. But I'm trying to do my own thing with that. At least, like, you know, like, okay, you're not gonna see people running around with space magic and laser swords in the Nate Cooper-verse, but we're trying to do our own thing. People used to say the prequels were bad, the sequels were worse. The sequels were worse, and the prequels weren't bad. The prequels did have more statecraft than people wanted, though. But I would argue Star Wars needs politics, because war is very, very political. In fact, war is one of the most political things out there. Which had the best starfighter dogfights. So... Alright, we can all agree that the Rebel era had the best starfighters. You can't beat the classic X-Wing, or the Y-Wing, or the TIE fighters. You can't beat that. You can't beat those. And the B-Wing, I love the B-Wing. B-Wing is a fantastic fighter that we do not see enough of. But I fucking hate the A-Wing. Fucking hate that fighter. Bad video game experience, but I fucking hate the A-Wing. The problem is, I don't feel like the OG trilogy had the technology to pull them off. What about the N1 Starfighter? So, the problem with the N1 Starfighter is that it's an expensive parade ship. It's a classic, but it's mostly a parade ship. It's meant to look good and not much else. Like, that is actually the lore. It also doesn't have a lot of range. Like, it needs to refuel when it goes on a trip to Coruscant. If I had to think of best starfighter battle, like, Episode 3 opened with the best space battle. But if we're talking about specifically starfighters, that's a little more complicated. Because, like, when we're talking starfighters, we're talking space battles. And if we're talking space battles, larger ships inevitably get involved. Unless we're talking about the Battle of Yavin, which was primarily starfighters trying to go up against the Death Star. Which, yes, there was an earlier attempt to bring down the Death Star with a Lucre Hulk and a shit ton of fighters, but that failed spectacularly. That's a real thing. That is canon. You can look that up. But the best starfighter battle is probably the Battle of Yavin. Which, the Battle of Yavin is already a very important point in the timeline for Star Wars anyway. Like, literally, the timeline of Star Wars goes off of before the Battle of Yavin and after the Battle of Yavin. And that's mostly because Episode 4 was the first movie, but regardless of that, that is actually the timeline that the fans go off of, is BBY and ABY. Anyway, I need to cut it there. I need to stop. I am pulling myself away from this now. Please do not ask any more questions. I will be compelled to answer them. We'll be back on Wednesday with more Metro. Hopefully the last of Metro Last Light. Hopefully we'll be finishing it this week. And then we can move on to Metro Exodus, which we will hopefully finish before 2039 comes out. And then we can jump straight into 2039. So anyway, real quick, some of you may have noticed that there's a new channel member exclusive video. Yes, Hunter Reviews is getting ready to review The Mandalorian and Grogu, and our Star Horse Revenge of the Mouse project is being repurposed into the openers for our upcoming Star Wars reviews. So, the opener for this review is what was originally going to be the opener for the movie. And if you guys are on the channel membership, consider checking it out, because that's the first, I think, 3.5 minutes? Well, like, half of it is the text crawl. But I put a lot of work into it. A lot of new editing techniques went into it. A lot of new stuff that I couldn't do with the old editing software. It's going to be very interesting when it's finished. So anyway, I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. A big thanks to our channel members. They give us the cash to pull off theatrics such as the likes you saw in that preview. Until next time. And next time, remind me to turn the music off, because we are going to have 18,000 copyright claims on this stream. I swear to God.